everybody. I just wanted to share a little bit of information with you today that I thought might be helpful for everybody. So we've got the internet whirring. So I'd just like to welcome everybody. I pushed the live button, it said go, and then the internet whirred. So whirring around. So I just sort of thought I'd share some information, some things that I've done today that have been helpful for me, and I thought might be helpful for some of you ladies as well. So we all know that we've still got the horrendous virus circulating around the world, and we all have been challenged by it. And so here in New Zealand, we have had no new cases for 17 days. And so we are just about to go out of lockdown, and which means that our life is almost going back to normal. And although we will have restrictions with regard to how many people in certain places, and our country is actually still in lockdown, so people can't actually come into the country without some guidelines. But no matter what, it is globally around the world, we've all had our lives shaken up. And so with this comes an insight for us all. The insight is, I know this might sound very dramatic, but it's true. The insight is we actually want to stay alive. Because if we didn't want to stay alive, we wouldn't worry if we got the virus. So if we embrace the concept we really do want to live, then the next thing to go on from that is, how do we want to live our lives? And so with the understanding that we're the only person with our fingerprint, excuse me, and the understanding that we've had some challenges in our life pre-virus, and that there's some things that we didn't like, it's now, what do we do now in our lives? What do we do to create a life that we really love? Because we've all got caught up in fear. We've all got caught up in that, what if something happens to us for a start and we get sick? And then what's going to happen to our family? And we haven't got sick, obviously. So therefore, now what are we going to do? And today what I did, I'll just have a little drink of water. Today what I did, excuse me, is I did this exercise for myself. I did a mind map. And, oh, excuse me, ladies, sorry, as soon as I come on here, I get coughing. So really what it is, what I wrote on the mind map, and if you copy this down later on, you might find that it's helpful for you. It's like, for me today, and I've put today's date on there, it's like, what's this all about? What's this all about? Why am I feeling uncomfortable? Why, and as we just about come out of lockdown, are we feeling uncomfortable? Why, if we're still in lockdown in our countries, are we feeling uncomfortable? And for all of that, it's fear. And so, oh, excuse me, sorry. So one of the things that we do with the mind map is go around and write down all the things that we actually feel, so that we can get that feeling out of our body. And so so I went around and wrote down all the things, and then when we're not feeling okay, it's a negative feeling, and if you follow Abraham and Esther Hicks, it's called contrast, which means we don't feel okay. So therefore, what are we going to do in our lives to feel okay? And for me, as I looked at it, and I kind of came up with sharpen my ability to focus. I've just had a lovely weekend with friends, and a lot of divine feminine energy, the light, the energy, the comradeship, the beautiful friendship with all these ladies has been absolutely amazing. And so as we go into this divine feminine phase after the virus, which we're starting to enter, because we've got eclipses happening around the world, we've got energy changing. So it is actually very real. It's very up and down for us all right now, me included, which is why I did this exercise. So what I came up with in the end was, what do I want? Oh, sorry. And it was a better life than what I'm having right now, because I'm a coach. I've been creating my dream life, but I still have big dreams that I want to create. And one is to bring the movie to the world. And so what I did is I came up with a list of 6 things about what I could do to improve the situation in my life now that I'm still moving forward towards my dream life. So what I, oh, sorry. What I suggest that you do is, if you're feeling this way right now, do yourself a little mind map. write down today's date, write down your feelings, and then come up with some actions that you. Now, as a coach, I've been creating my dream life forever, and I keep putting something out in front of it, and then my dreams keep on evolving. Interesting, as we go through this last night, I had a lady here we were doing some coaching, and she was telling me how I was going to go to Tahiti, and I've actually got already Tahiti, and this boat that I want to visit has been on my has been on my goal list for 20 years. It's a very special boat, and I've got the map on my wall. And she said, I'm getting an insight that you're going to this island. And she named the island. And I said, oh, well, look, I've already got the boat and I've already got the map up on the wall. And she came and she said, oh, my goodness, the name of the actual island, which I'm going to visit in a few years' time, because she was psychic, is actually already on my wall. And I didn't even know it. But it kind of gives me a little bit more of pull towards the future, of understanding what's happening, because as we create a new life after the virus here, we create a new life as divine feminine energies, it's about living a life that we really love. What are the things that we have to get rid of, which is the negative thoughts and the things that we write down here to begin with, and then coming up with some solutions for ourselves. So part of that is that's why I've got the Fearless 4 group that I'm creating. And part of that is because when you're working in a team together with other ladies, you get a lovely sense of comradeship, because we've just had a most amazing weekend with 5-6 ladies. And the friendships that have been, we're even going to form our own Facebook group so that we can keep in contact. So one of the things out of that is the amazing friendships, but also out of it is the opportunity to learn about yourself, as I was just doing yesterday, and to be able to create that dream life that you really want. So the Fearless 4 is what I'm creating right now. It is around my Positively You Positive Life program. I'm looking for people who want to be involved in it, because it is an amazing opportunity. I'm working as a group rather than an individual, so it's a very much reduced investment in yourself. But it just means that from here on in, you're actually creating a life that you love. Because on mine, as although I've got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 action steps that I can take, and I'm working my way through them. It's about what are the action steps that you can take in your life, and one of them that I'm offering you is an invitation to join the Fearless 4 group, so that I can help you create the life that you really want to live. So I'm going to put the link down in the with this Facebook Live. If you have any questions, please about this, please call me. I'll book the strategy call, put a comment down there, and I'll send the link to you, because that's the only way you're going to learn about what this includes, because it is an awesome 12-week program. You can actually, I'll put the link to the Positively You program as well, but I'd like to be able to explain it to you so that you can understand how it's going to work, and how, with my help and the comradeship of these ladies that are going to be in the group, how it's absolutely, totally going to change your life. So, first off, just to sort of summarize everything that I've done. If you've got some problems, do a mind map, which is you're in the middle. Come up, write down your feelings, your negative feelings, come up with your solutions, and the other solution that I can offer you is to be part of our Fearless group. So I love to hear from you, because it's a wonderful opportunity for you to be able to change your life.